So now is when I switched over to Denmo. And here's where things took an interesting turn. As you guys saw, before I blew up on YouTube, I was just a dude in a coffee shop with a laptop. I actually liked this better because nobody knew who I was and I was making bank. And then I did all this and now everybody knows who I am. So there's all this pressure on me. And also I was unhappy. Like people wanted me to like keep doing all these crazy prank videos, shitting my pants on the beach. And I'm just like, I don't want to. Denmo is the new channel I started. And this is because I had this light bulb moment where I'm like, wow, life isn't about me. It's about everybody else. And this actually happened shortly after my mom passed away. Now, I'm not trying to bring up shit like, oh, that's dark, bro. But like, basically, I realized life isn't about me. It's about everybody else. You don't realize that till you're about 24, 25 years old, though. So like, I got to live everybody's dream and do all this. But then afterwards, I'm like, how narcissistic and selfish of me, Like, what about all the people that are suffering? What about all the people that never had this opportunity? Like, what about the guys that were like 16 like me and suicidal? And yeah, it was weird. I just went on like a whole mindset shift. I had some other stuff that happened to me in my personal life. But yeah, I was just like, instead of like making people laugh, I kind of want to go on this spiritual journey of helping people. And then I started doing raw, unedited videos where I just sit in front of the camera like this. And I also loved that I could travel. You can't do pranks outside of Canada or America. Like, I wanted to go to fucking Bali and Peru and Latin America. I wanted to work with other guys that were entrepreneurs. I liked going to a coffee shop, working on my laptop, learning, listening to podcasts. I liked that just as much as I did entertaining people. So like this for me was like a perfect transition at the time. And I would just do these talking head videos. And that's actually what this course focuses on, right? Like how to talk to a camera and make money doing it, which is a skill I didn't even realize I had. I thought I had to perform and go out. Like, here's the thing, guys. When you're filming pranks, first of all, you need to have balls. You need to get a camera guy. You got to drive to an area. The weather has to be good. Otherwise, people don't watch, which is a weird thing you learn. Like, rainy pranks don't do good. Sunny pranks, only ones that do good. And if you do a funny prank, but the person doesn't react, then the clip sucks and there's no use, right? Like, there's so many times I do a really funny line, but they didn't react at all, so I couldn't use it. Whereas these videos, you just got to talk to the camera. You don't have to get another reaction from somebody and you still get the same views. So it's way easier, way less production, okay? And most importantly, it's you being yourself. You don't have to act like a goofball or like play a character. You can just be yourself. And you also get to educate people, which for me was very fulfilling. And I think that a lot of you watching this, you probably are like me. You probably want to help others, right? All the big YouTubers that in this space, they like Ali Abdaal. He wanted to help people become productive. That was his whole thing. And then he helps people become, doctors with all of the medical shit that he did. He was a doctor, but he didn't like it. So like, again, he decided, I want to help people with this. All the other people in this niche, self-improvement, they're the same way, right? So in October to December, I got about 20,000 subscribers. And that was December 2022. So this video right now I'm recording, it's only a year and a half after I started this channel. Actually, a little bit less. Yeah, I think it's maybe 17 months ago. For 2 months, I was uploading like every fucking day, grinding. And that was my setup, man. It's just me in front of a window. I had long ass hair. I had videos like, should you have lots of friends or should you be by yourself? Like just random stuff that I wanted to talk about. It took me a while to get 20K, but then from December to February, I got 100,000 subscribers because I had several videos go viral. I had these unique videos of me approaching and pranking people that I had millions of, and I took them, and then I would explain what I did in the videos. And that's how I kind of realized so many guys needed help with their social skills and dating because they'd watch these prank videos. I thought it was because they liked me being funny, but no, it's because they just wanted to learn how I'm able to go and talk to people. So that is when I was like, holy shit, I can help so many people with this. I do this all the time. And then I did this monk mode video where I kind of explained my whole mindset where I'm like in the zone on a laptop, working, drinking a bunch of caffeine all day. These are just things that like I did anyways. And this was such a good feeling, me being able to just be myself and get the same results as if I had to play a character, right? Now, eventually, this is like a couple months ago, actually about 5 months ago now. That's me in Turkey. I'm in a monk mode with my buddies, same thing, busting out laptops. Dude, we had a fireplace in the house. So as you see, we had like a storm. So we got a bunch of wood and we had the fire to keep ourselves warm. It was kind of badass. And then over here, me in Bali with a big friend group, bunch of guys and girls in beautiful weather conditions, all living together in a house. And I was able to do all this because I just talk to the camera for a living, right? Now, obviously, I've been doing this for years, stuff. I have other revenue streams, but like, again, my job is to just think, read, talk to the camera, and then I get to hang out with people. Like, I lived with these guys, and I had some of the best times of my life, just chilling. Like, every night, we'd like set up a laptop and we'd watch a movie together. We'd get snacks from the local fucking gas station. Like, that's amazing, you know? So I just want to emphasize here, like, being a YouTuber really changed my life. It was the best job I've ever had. It's the most enjoyable job. Sometimes it's lonely, especially at the beginning, man. Again, I had to go years doing different shit before I figured out like what works best for me. But again, this is how it started out, man. Me by myself, making a UFC channel nobody knew about. I didn't get any status. I was explaining to my friends, I spent 5 months by myself in the library, and they thought that was lame as fuck. They're like, what do you mean? You're just by yourself all day making YouTube videos? What the fuck? And then like, I wasn't even in the videos, so nobody recognized me. I was just some guy on a laptop, right? That's how you're gonna start. And then maybe you do some experimental shit like this before you actually kind of find out who you are, what's important in life. Like at the end of the day, guys, I'm an actor. I'm a writer. I'm an entertainer. And I'm really good at performing in front of the camera. And I love that. And one day I'm not going to do YouTube anymore. I'm just going to be making films. I'm going to be making TV shows and shit. But like, I still love traveling. I still love drinking a coffee, working on my laptop. So if you're a guy that doesn't like the people he hangs out with and you'd like to just do something you really care about, have a laptop, write scripts, write ideas, do thumbnails, watch videos and kind of research, drink coffee, go to like Latin America with other digital nomads. Like this lifestyle is so fucking fun. It's the best thing ever. And it feels good. Even though you're alone at times, you can decide to move to a country and live with a bunch of other bros. And then all you guys are at the laptop together, doing work together. And then you go and you train martial arts, you go get steak together. Like this is the life, man. So, you know, I'm getting emotional here. Fuck. But that's my story with YouTube. Okay? And I can't wait for you to have your own story as well. And you're going to share it with everybody else in the group as you become successful as a YouTuber. And I'll be honest, it's actually better at the beginning when you're just starting out, because once you have a lot of followers, now you just think, oh, is this person just using me, right? It's better when you're at that first couple thousand and you're hanging out with the other YouTubers that are only at the same size as you, because all of you guys are grinding together, and it's amazing. The Rolling Stones once said about becoming big and having like their first major album success, they said the funnest part of their career was just before they made it, because they thought they were going to make it. And then they thought, once I make it, then I'm going to be happy. Then everything's going to be the best. And then they made it and they're like, oh, okay, well, we made it. Now we're rich and we get to do the same thing. But it's just that like that up and coming process along the way. That's the most fun part, because you don't know. You're not sure if it's going to work out. Every day it's different. You're like, fuck, is it going to work? Is it not? And like, that's where you got to enjoy it, man. It's not about the destination. It's about the journey. Okay.